As a fitness enthusiast, I know ways that can make a person to either gain weight or lose weight. Number one, a person can gain weight or lose weight when they are on diet. And then number two, they can lose or gain weight when they have a health condition. And then number three, they can gain weight or lose weight when they are, stressed, or kind of the psychological aspect, when their mind is not at ease, okay? They are stressed. And stress can come in very many forms, work stress, family stress, everything, things not working out well for you. You can either gain weight or lose weight. In fact, most people think that when you are stressed, you can only lose weight, but they do not know that when you are stressed, you can gain weight, excessively, which is unhealthy for your body and your functionality at large. So I want us to look at what is kind of still trending or going on about the president's health. And we must be very sensitive. And I've been looking at how people have been talking about this issue. But me, I have always seen a different dimension out of it. First of all, if you remember when William Ruto was campaigning to become the president, just take the entire time frame of, after the 2017 general election. And by the time this man was really campaigning, he started to gain weight. And I remember at one time, some pictures started to circulate that Ruto needs to be checked in his weight. In fact, there is one day when he was campaigning at Tongaren, something like that, I think Bungoma County, and he was not in a coat, he was in a shirt, all right? And the kind of, physique that he had by that time was worrying and appalling. And even after becoming the president, William Ruto was gaining weight day by day. In fact, if you've keenly looked at Ruto's appearance, the moment he took over, he was gaining weight day by day. Now, all of a sudden, we started seeing, drastic changes in his appearance, especially when he wore some, coats that are not well matched with the current physique that he has. Sometimes they are revealing a totally different man and will make people to question his health. The following day, when he wears smartly and, put on the attires that are really, really tuned towards the current physique, he comes out as a man who is looking gorgeous, who is glamoring, and you cannot say that he is sick or kind of try to insinuate something like that. And so that also reveals definitely in the world of fitness, when a man is on a journey of weight loss, that man generally will not appear, for example, being handsome, right? Being glittering in their body. There are some men who, when they are on the journey of weight loss, they lose their glamour. So that is exactly what I saw with William Ruto. When William Ruto was noted to be gaining weight, especially when he became the president, I believe there is a note which was made. And this note was to, prevent any future harm based on how, or the rate at which he was gaining weight. You remember the time when the former president Uhuru Kenyatta actually just added some little weight. You remember exactly what people said? That this man is eating what we are supposed to be eating, all right? So people started to lament and cry that Uhuru Kenyatta is leaving people to suffer, yet with him is gaining weight every now and then. But that could not be maybe one of the reasons. So for William Ruto, I think there was that kind of a note, and that note brought in a post. And the post was tuned towards organizing the diet for this man. Otherwise, I don't believe that William Ruto is sick. I only believe that William Ruto is on a diet plan. So this diet plan is to take him on a journey of checking on his weight, checking on how he appears. The only thing that people noted, actually, very many people noted, the moment that picture, when he was meeting the corporates, of Nairobi, and the kind of appearance really traumatized people. And this note went out perfectly well to inform the consequent, appearance of William Ruto. Right now, if you look at William Ruto, you would not say that is the man who was some few days back appearing as, that way in that setting. So first of all, it is depending on what is he wearing and how is he groomed. All right, how is he groomed for the day? How is he groomed for the occasion? It really depends on that. When he dresses so well, he appears as a well-groomed man and a man who is ready for the job. But I am not going to dismiss the fact that there are other negative aspects of, what could be impacting his health and maybe making him to, appear the way he is appearing. Okay, so the first thing is that the seat is not warm. They always say the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. But it is appearing that the higher William Ruto went, the hotter it became. And everybody is seeing it. Even the government itself is really knowing the reality that this thing is not as warm as we expected. It's not cooler, it's not comfortable up here. And so that brings in the aspect of the work stress, okay? The work stress and what this man is dealing with. And as a matter of fact, this man, sometimes they always say that they are being just tuned or kind of compelled to take a rest. Otherwise, if they are just left on their own, they have a lot to do. And especially as a man like Ruto who will want to showcase what he's doing, such that, as he completes his first term, there is something for him to show. However much he tries to convince the people, this man might not sleep, all right? Might not have enough time to rest, might not have enough time. Otherwise, just like the conventional way, how would you rest when things are not okay? You only rest when things are okay. Even in your home, when your family is not okay, you are disturbed in your mind, and it causes, serious health conditions to you. And at times, that is why even in the workplaces, a very serious organization will always want the employees who are really performing to take some time off and just go out and, breathe fresh air for even a month, even for weeks, right? They just take time out. And then when they come back, they are fresh. For William Ruto, we have not seen the man taking a rest every day, creating international networks and trying to move left, right, and center, trying to convince, trying to put things in order, trying to consider, the hands that are really, really trying to reach out to him, and the kind of workload that he has would totally make this man not to be at ease with the presidency. And that can be one of the reasons why his health is deteriorating. So we are not going to run away from the fact that this man could be sick, but in quotes, or we are using that, carefully. Because the first thing for me, what I noted is that he is on a journey of being checked on his weight, such that he doesn't, become bulky in the long run. Otherwise, presidents who perform always are not presidents with Kitambi, okay? Most presidents who have always performed are those presidents who, do not grow Kitambi in office. So perhaps if Ruto was left, definitely would be seeing Kitambi, and this Kitambi would mean a totally different thing. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think from your side? What do you have from your side? Is there anything that you're seeing as interpretation of William Ruto's health right now? For me, I saw it differently from the way others are seeing him. Perhaps this man is just on a journey of his health or his weight being checked, for him to remain fit for the job, for him to be active in every day's chores. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much.